Hey, what's going on out there, everybody? So Alex Murdaugh just got a life sentence without the possibility of parole. That's right. That's what the judge sentenced him to, because obviously I'm kind of somewhat familiar to an extent about the Alex Murdaugh case. That's right, because obviously it's been dominating headlines right now, and I kind of thought I would just come on here and share my honest opinion on this, on the trial and the verdict. And all I can say is that had he been found not guilty, I, of course, would have been shocked, just because, you know, it's like, you look at Alex Murdaugh, he's a South Carolina lawyer who, I guess, got convicted, obviously, of murdering his wife and son. And the biggest thing I'm trying to figure out is, why not just take the divorce and move on with your life? It's like, you know, whatever, I guess, I don't know if him and his wife were like in some sort of dispute or something, because I tried reading about the motive for this, and I honestly still don't understand like what his motive was and all that, but I read it was, I guess, to gain some sort of sympathy, or I don't know. I really don't understand what the heck Alex Murdaugh was trying to accomplish here, but let's just say this, man. For him to be a lawyer, you know, because it's one thing for a random person to do something really horrific like this, but he's a lawyer. And imagine throwing away everything you worked for just because I don't know whether it's because he couldn't figure out how to control his emotions and all that stuff, but I mean, really, dude, for you to think you can get away with doing something like that, you have to really be living in a completely different reality. So all I can say is justice has been served, but obviously in this case there really are no winners, because it's not going to bring back either the wife or the son. But, you know, if there is one person I do feel bad for in this case, I would honestly have to say it would have to be, I guess, the brother of the deceased. That's right, because I can't imagine what he's going through right now. Just to witness your own family member get put away in jail for the rest of their lives is a very traumatic thing that, you know, I definitely imagine nobody would ever want to go through. Just go in court and seeing your family, one of your family members, just face life in prison. Like, yeah, that's going to be traumatic. And for Alex Murdaugh right now, I can honestly say that, I guess you could say his empire has fallen, because I guess he was part of a very powerful law group in South Carolina called the Murdaugh Law Group or something, where I guess it was involved in, allegedly, to my understanding, it was from, I guess, embezzling money from their clients and all that stuff. So obviously he has obviously you can honestly say that this guy here, he really just I guess you could say sooner or later in the end karma comes back, and I guess you could say that karma really did its thing here in this trial, whether or not you believe in karma. But I mean, really, for Alex Murdaugh, he really has nobody but himself to blame, and he was really delusional to think he could get away with some audacious stuff like this, because I mean, think about it. It's like, dude, you're a lawyer, and it's like you already are able to be and or make really good money with one of the highest positions, one of the highest job positions in any profession in the country. I mean, you have the privilege of being able to make so much money that you still want to go out of your way and embezzle your clients. Like, come on, you honestly can't be serious. And that's why this case is kind of surprising to me, that a lawyer would do something like this, because it's like, if you're a lawyer and you're in that profession, then that's the least profession you could ever expect somebody to do something stupid is from a lawyer. And I mean, that's according to my understanding, because it's like, come on, you're a lawyer, and you still choose to do some really terrible, horrific stuff like this. Like, come on. And yeah, so this is of course a big shocker to me, but I guess you could say right now that with the verdict and the guilty verdict from yesterday, and now Alex Murdaugh, he's just going to be facing the consequences for the rest of his life. And the judge, you know, also told him, I guess after the sentencing, that he hopes, or that his son is going to haunt him for every day and all that stuff, you know. So yeah, I guess you could say the judge really nailed it right there. And Alex Murdaugh, all I can say is his life is over. He's going to the slammer for the rest of his life, and he has nobody but himself to blame. But I mean, really, for him to put his other family members through all that trauma just is unexplainable. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. See ya.